Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Nipple MMA. So, I watched, of course, the whole of UFC 312. I tried to stream it, but yeah, my equipment is just not it's not good enough for it. It kept on disconnecting, or well, the OBS. Yeah, my equipment is just not good enough. But that's okay. I mean, uh, when I make it big one day, then I'll get different equipment. But any case, so I just want to go through the card, the full card at the end of what happened in the card, and then who I chose. Now it wasn't. I don't know. It just felt like forever that the card was taking forever to actually get to the main event and the co-main event. But yeah, the first fight was quite exciting, which is on the screen at the moment. Quillan's skill kit and Anshul Jubli. Quillan got a really good right hand knockdown of Anshul Jubli, but I don't know. Uh, I think the stoppage was too early, in my view, I think that was just too early. I think the ref could have given Ashul a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt, as the ref was saying stop, stop. Ashul was already grabbing the leg of Quinlan, but I chose Ashul. He lost, but yeah, I don't know. It was a little bit of an early stoppage, unless I'm not saying it because that's because I chose him, but yeah, it just looked like a little bit too early stoppage for me. But in case, bad luck for him. Um, and then next, it was Jonathan Micallef versus Kevin Jousset. I don't know. The first round, Kevin Jousset looked good, but he never really got off. And Jonathan Micallef, his kicks are really, really, really hard. He won it in all three rounds, unanimous decision. And then next, actually, you know what? The Chinese fighters, all of them won tonight. There were three of them on this card. All of the Chinese fighters won their bouts tonight. Um, Rongzhu. I'm not sure how you say that. I couldn't even pronounce it when I was commentating. But in any case, I pronounce it probably every time a different way. But yeah, no, he looked really good. He looked really good. He rocked Cody Steele. I think he rocked him. It was in the second round, but he rocked him a couple of times. But then Rongzhu also got rocked, I think, once in the second round. But yeah, Cody Steele got rocked too many times. He got rocked too many times. And I chose, I think I went with Cody Steele, if I'm not mistaken. And with the previous fight with Jonathan Micallef and Kevin Jousset, I went with Kevin Jousset. So that's like three losses for me. That's like three losses for me. Now, then we get to the prelims. The previous three fights were the early prelims. Now we are at the prelims. And the fighter that I actually chose won. Thank goodness. Aleksandre Topuria. He looked against Colby thickness, but he looked like it's a unanimous decision. But he looked like a slow starter, Aleksandre Topuria. But he rocked Colby thickness in the second round. He definitely sat him down. But yeah, that I got one at least. Then the next one I lost again. Wang Song versus Bruna Brazil. Yeah, Bruna Brazil just, I don't know. It looks like she froze. She got rocked in the first round. and then just looks like she doesn't want to do anything. It was, yeah, it wasn't good to watch. I'll just say that. That's why, anyways, I'll just stay out of that. Then we get to Viacheslav Borshchev and Tom Nolan. I chose the Russian, Viacheslav, which lost again. But Tom Nolan, he looked good. He looked good. I mean, he wasn't doing anything really special or knocked him or anything like that. He won by unanimous decision, but yeah, he outworked Viacheslav Borshchev. Then the next one, at least this one I chose, and I say that if it went to the ground, Gabriel Santos was going to win, and he did by submission in the third round. He went up against Jack Jenkins. Then next, we get to Francesco Prado, which is the fighter I chose. The only reason why I really chose this fighter, I don't know him. I haven't seen him fight. The only reason why I really chose him is because he's from Argentina, and you know, there's not that many Argentinian fighters, and I want the sport to grow bigger. So, I mean, if you get a guy like Francesco Prado beating Jake Matthews and starting to climb the rankings, you know, then Argentina will start getting behind their guy, and there'll be more people that will be involved and interested. But he lost to Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews his boxing was nice and crisp. It was pretty good. No one got knocked down. Nothing like that. So it just was okay. Okay. Right, then we get to Jimmy Crute and Rodolfo Bellato. These two guys actually went at it. They went at it pretty hard. You could see they were tired at the end, but even though they were tired at the end, they went hard into it. I chose Rodolfo Bellato, but it was a draw. But yeah, it was a war. And the next one the next one I lost again. I went with Justin Tafa. The only reason why I went with Justin Tafa is because I've seen him fight before from New Zealand. This is the heavyweights. He went up against Taliesin Teixeira, and Taliesin Teixeira took his fucking head off with an elbow in the first round, in the first couple of seconds. First couple of seconds, I tell you. This guy looks like Teixeira looks like he could be a problem in the middleweight division. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it went by TKO with an elbow. Then we go to the women's strawweight title bout. Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. I'm wrong again. Zhang Weili, wow, she was dominant. Yeah, she was really, really good. She was dominant. I really thought Tatiana would do well on the ground, but it just looked like she was in the beginning rounds. She tried to take Zhang Weili down. I think she did take her down maybe twice, but then Zhang Weili turned her over and she was on top. And she kept on bombing her from above. And then, like in the second and third round, I don't know what was happening, but Tatiana looked super slow. And Zhang Weili could see her coming from a mile away trying to shoot. No, she was super, super slow. But yeah, Zhang Weili, via 5 rounds unanimous decision, definitely. And she was the underdog, and she's the champ. But in any case, so here we come to the main event. And yeah, what a masterclass. I don't know, Strickland, I think DDP took Strickland off his game completely. Took him off his game completely, especially with those high kicks and then the body kicks. So DDP would do a body kick, and then Strickland would think he's going to do another body kick, but then he turns it into a checkmark kick to the head. I think DDP probably landed like 5 head kicks, and he took him to the ground once, but he didn't really concentrate on keeping him on the ground, and you know. So Dricus was doing the nipple to nipple, dick to dick, tip to tip, whatever you want to call it. He was, yeah, he looked like he accepted Strickland's challenge, and he broke Strickland's nose in the 4th round. So yeah, I was completely happy. Actually, to be honest with you, when it came to the 3rd round, at the end of the 3rd round, I already thought, okay, well, this is over. Because Strickland's not going to knock him out, and he's not going to submit him. There's nothing Strickland's going to be able to do now. And then going into the 4th round, DDP goes and breaks his nose. So funny, I was watching DDP's interview. He was saying that as he broke his nose, he looks and he lets Strickland tried to fix his nose, and he let his hands down. I was like, okay, he's going to give him a chance to to fix his nose. But then he also said that it just looked like his nose was standing this way, and it looks like he was keeping on trying to fix his nose by going that way, the wrong way. But in any case, so yeah, no. When he came back in the 5th, Sean's nose was straight again, but then he hit him on the nose again and he broke again. So yeah, old Sean wasn't having a good time. There was a lot of blood everywhere. His whole face, yeah, he looked like Walking Dead. He looked like zombies. But yeah, no, that was a masterclass. At the end, at the back, Sean Strickland and DDP showed really good respect to each other. Good fight. Good fight. Yeah. I'll put my reaction where Bruce Buffer called the fight in the end. I'll put it at the end of this video so you can see it. But yeah, all in all, my picks were all almost all they're wrong, except for DDP, of course. My boy, I'll definitely back him every day, any day, all day. So yeah, that is that's the end of UFC 312, and also on some other news. At the end, when DDP had the mic, he said also another quote from the movie Troy. Who else is there? Something like that. I can't think of it now because I haven't really slept since yesterday. But yeah, he said something like, "Who else is there?" which is also a quote from the movie Troy. And apparently, Poatan, Alex Pereira was standing there, and DDP was walking towards him and like talking to him, but Alex Pereira doesn't understand English. So he didn't really know what was going on. And then he spoke to his translator, and his translator said, no, he was talking about you. And at the back, when DDP walked past him, he then asked him, well, did you challenge me? And DDP was like, I already made this challenge to you on the TV, and now you're asking me. He was like, okay, yes, I did challenge you. But then also, Dricus did say in the press conference that it won't be. The next person is going to be Khamzat. And then after that, Dricus wants to do. Well, he thinks there's going to be, and I think the same. There's going to be a fight between Kyle Baralio, I'm saying that right, and Imamov. And the winner of that, Dricus will take on the winner out of those two. And then only after that, Dricus wants to move up, and hopefully Pereira is still, after the Pereira-Ankalaev fight, Pereira is still the champion. And then he'll make that happen, but that will happen at 205. But yeah, what a good ending, at least. But yeah, definitely the two, Zhang Weili, Dricus du Plessis, they were classes above their counterparts. So in any case, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Unanimous decision, baby. And still the undisputed Ministry of the world. Dricus still dogs du Plessis. Yeah, baby. And still.